Hi everyone. You know how important you are. You probably don't really get just how important you are. In this energy right now, there's this sense of whatever's happening for other people is making you feel like I'm the problem. And Spirit wants you to know you are not the problem, okay? So step back out of that space of feeling like whatever you're doing is the problem, you're creating this upset, whatever it is that is for you. And it may just be that it's a hard pill to swallow, that the angst, the bad mood, the bad behavior is nothing to do with you. Just accept that, okay? It may feel like, are you annoyed with me? But it's just like Spirit wants you to feel like, wants you to realize, not feel like, but wants you to understand that other people are experiencing the energy in different ways to you. And it is important that we accept where they are and we don't try to force that change, okay? So it's okay that they're not in a good space. Well, it's not great. It's not okay. But we accept that they are where they are. But the great thing is that we can recognize that we are actually in an understanding, empathetic space. We get it. We get that Mercury is still in retrograde. I know a lot of people say that the intense period is over and they go, oh, Mercury is out of retrograde. No, it's not. The tail, there's not back up to full speed. Mercury is still like trying to chug along, trying to get back, caught back up. And that's going to continue until the 26th of April, and that feels like eternity away when we're trying to deal with people really demonstrating that kind of behavior. So Spirit is wanting you to feel positive about yourself, positive in the face of adversity, and not being dragged down into that spiral of Shatola where we feel like I'm the problem. So pull up your little strong pants and remember about empathy and compassion. And sometimes one thing that's really useful that we can do in this instance is to actually Google the word empathy and Google the word compassion, just to remind ourselves of what that really means. Because those two words are pretty dang hard. Pretty dang hard. And don't let it drag you down when other people are not in a good space. Okay, so you know the deal. I'm going to pick 3 cards. The left, the right, and the middle. I'm picking these from the Symbolon pack. Aha, I love this because this is letting us know that there is a new beginning. And it's like the good, the bad, the ugly comes from a new beginning. You know, and there's the 2 people, they're like reflections of each other, the good, the great, the not so great, you know. But they are recognizing that they are standing before a gateway of where they're wanting to head. And we can do that together. The most important thing is making sure that you have that mentor, that person, that one who is like your little cheerleader that's helping the great happen for you, because you are the greatest, right? And we need that person, because how are we meant to feel like that if no one ever tells us that we are? I ran into somebody's boss today who just randomly started telling me about how great that person that I know, that mutual person, how great they are. And I was like, it's authentic. They really meant it. They really meant that that person is valuable to their team. They didn't have to say any of that. They didn't have to. So this is what this is saying. Sometimes we don't know how valuable we are. Nobody tells us. And that doesn't help us be ready for the next stage or how to handle those road bumps on our plans and activities. Okay. Alrighties. And you can be rest assured I did pass it on very authentically. Okay. Alrighties. This is about self-confidence, and it's a sense of sometimes, and I really sometimes not sure about saying this, but kind of faking it till you make it. You know? Just be as great as you can be. Might not be perfect, but you know, who is the judge on perfect? And this is a sense of you're ready to rumble. You know, we can see her sitting there. She's not quite sure. You can see her face there. You know, she's not quite sure of what she could or should be doing. And, you know, she's ready to do what she needs to do, but she's not 100% confident that that is what everybody wants her to do. Okay. But trust yourself. Be that self-confident person, because if you're not, and if you don't do it, who will do it for you? Do it with intention. You know, just think, what's my intention? And do that. Middle card. This card is always a reminder other people can be in this really bad space. You know, we can see this kind of monster behind these people, and they're kind of looking at each other. Are you the problem? Are you my problem? And Spirit is saying, no. Just remember that when the two of you are actually okay with each other, it's really grand. It's a grand space to be in. And just remind yourself that sometimes it's outside stuff that we are imagining is the problem. We are imagining that we are the problem, but it's the outside stuff that is actually the problem. So be confident in yourself, reminding yourself, I am not the problem. All right. Have a great day.